You know it when you hear it, that classic Southern drawl that makes North Carolina a great place to live.
But linguistic experts are now finding that across the South, as more people move in, that accent is changing.
Tom George is live over on the NC State campus here in Raleigh with more on what the researchers are saying about all this. Tom.
Yeah, you know, Steve and Lauren, if you really think about it, if you took somebody and plopped them right here on NC State's campus and you closed your eyes and listened to the voices around you, you might not even be able to guess that you're in the South anymore. And this is something that researchers have been taking a close look at, and turns out that iconic Southern accent may be fading away. You know it when you hear it.
I don't know, just a little bit of like a twang to have, I guess.
It just kind of rolls off the tongue.
But these days, the Welcome to Raleigh, y'all sign might be the only reminder you're in the South. Natives like Mariana Morin, who grew up in New Bern, are now becoming more of a rarity.
I notice myself when I'm around people who aren't from here that my accent's not as strong, but then when I'm with people who grew up here, I get right down into that accent with them.
Linguists have found with each generation that iconic drawl is fading. For students like Jack Dortch from Charlotte,
I'd say a lot of the younger kids I know definitely don't really have much of a Southern accent at all, but I think it more so just kind of comes with what part of North Carolina you're from.
Or whether you're from North Carolina at all. Demographics show nearly half of North Carolina adults were born somewhere else. And non-natives are now a majority in 18 counties, including all 3 main counties of the Triangle. And that's impacted how people talk. Professor Robin Dodsworth studied the speech patterns of people from Raleigh and says over the years, the vowel shift was the first thing to go.
In many parts of the South, words like high or tide get pronounced ha or tad.
But the trend isn't just in North Carolina. Georgia is seeing the same thing. More transplants and travel means changes in language.
Beginning around World War II, there was kind of greater mobility that allowed for people to become exposed to dialects that were not just their home dialect.
But it doesn't mean it's gone away. In fact, even the newest North Carolinians, and where are you guys from?
Connecticut, New York.
Have picked up a few words here and there.
We do. We both say y'all so much.
We do say y'all now, that is true.
Yeah.
And I never thought I would be saying y'all.
And when y'all means all, maybe there's a little bit of Carolina in everyone.
Just how nice I am to other people. I know a lot of people out here like, Southern hospitality. So, you kind of need to catch on to that.
Yeah, and full disclosure, being from Maryland, I've definitely adopted y'all when I first moved to Macon, and then, of course, living here in the South as well. But, this overall trend isn't just with Southern accents. Linguists say other iconic accents like the Boston accent, the Philly accent, New York and Chicago have all been fading away with each generation as well. So really an interesting topic for linguists. And again, NC State really at the forefront. The organizers tell me they're also getting grants so they can continue studying both in Raleigh and in Chatham County as that language around us continues to change. For now, though, we'll send it back to y'all in the studio.